Hi everyone, welcome to Seftivlog episode 2. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing these as episodes, but I figured I'd go with it for now. What I want to talk about today is creating your own legacy and creating every day with that. I was listening to a podcast, Gary Vaynerchuk Audio Experience, and on it he was talking to A$AP Ferg. They were discussing how when we leave here, who's going to remember us? Is it going to be our great-granddaughters? But not just that, our great-great-great-granddaughters. Who will remember us? What legacy will we leave behind so that our future generations will remember us by? This is what I wanted to talk about today. I started this with blogging. Blogging has been a way for me to begin to leave a little bit of my legacy behind, access people, get out there and help people that I might never have been able to help before. Blogging has been something that I could do in my life to give out to people that I've never met before and to leave behind a legacy that might go on forever. Blogging has been an outlet for me to start to leave behind something, to document my life, to get out there and to put something out into the world. It has been the outlet that I need to every day write, get my thoughts down on paper, and to get that out there, put that out there to you. If you guys like it, if you guys dislike it, no big deal. Thing is that I'm getting it out there and I'm creating something and putting something out there for you guys to see every day. I don't think there would be anything cooler than when I'm not around anymore, or 4 or 5 generations from now. Someone could look at this video or look at the things I've written and come back and say, wow, look at how they lived back then. Look at that, how they lived in that time. I don't think there's anything cooler, and that's one of the big reasons I'm doing it. I'm doing it for a lot of reasons. One of the big reasons is leaving something behind and just creating. Like I said, writing for me has been very therapeutic. It helps me get my thoughts down, get it out in front of me, and it holds me accountable. It holds me accountable for the things that I did that day or the things that I can do better. If you know me or if you've seen these videos, I'm telling you right now, I'm in it for the long game. I'm here and I'm going to be doing this for as long as I possibly can. The only other alternative was to come home, binge watch Netflix or Hulu or whatever it was that day, or play video games, both of which I'm fans of. The thing is that I've always been a consumer of content. Now I want to be a producer of content. If I like a movie, I give a review on it. Or if I get a product, I give a review on that. Other than, coming here and sitting down with you, telling you my thoughts, telling you everything that I feel needs to be said and could give you guys insights and be helpful. I'm not going to ever stop. I'm in it for the long game. There's no other alternative than to create every single day and put something out there for you guys, and in that I'm leaving something behind. Will that be there? I'm not sure. I'm not trying to say that I'm going to leave some massive legacy. What I am saying is that every single little thing that I do will be leaving something behind. I'm going to have great-granddaughters or great-grandchildren. Maybe just possibly they'll be around to see something like this. Or maybe they'll be watching things in 20K and they'll be looking at this 1080p video like, what the hell was going on back then? But needless to say, that's what we're here for. The visual time capsule that comes with creating video and writing. Every single video, every single post, every single time I hit publish on YouTube or on Seftimor Live is one single step, no matter how incremental, no matter how small, towards making my dreams into reality. Otherwise, I'm not doing anything. When I go and I wake up in the morning and I check my phone and I see all these notifications and it was from something I produced. It wasn't there the day before. It was something I created and they said thank you and that it helped them. There's nothing more gratifying than that. That goes into my day-to-day job that I have, makes me just feel complete on a whole new level that I've never gotten before. I've been doing this on the side for about 2 months now. Well, about 3 months now, since December. Before that, I was blogging, but I was blogging under a pseudonym name. I didn't want people to think that I was in it for attention or to be pushing myself onto other people. But I was on Facebook earlier this year and I watched a video, just a Facebook Live video of one of the people that I follow. It was a New Year's resolution type video, but that person was putting themselves out there. Within the hour, I went live. I went public. And I said, here's my website, seftimorlive.com. I've been blogging. If you guys want, check it out. It was the scariest and best decision I've ever made because it got me, in a way, turned pro, that I knew I was going to go out there and I was going to do this and to tell people that I was going to do it. But it also got me to that point where now I don't have to hide. I can go out and I could be me and I could publish the things and not have to hide or make a fake name or do this or hide behind anything. I didn't want anyone to think that I was just looking for attention, or I didn't want it. I also had the obvious fear of being laughed at. What the hell are you doing here? I mean, your stuff stinks, you know, all the other stuff. That doesn't matter now, because like I said, the only other option is to sit and binge watch Netflix or play the latest video game. I found a passion here. I found a passion to create, and I found a passion to produce something. That's not going to go away. I could feel it every single day when I wake up. Like I have Mondays just like we all have Mondays, but I look forward to it because I know I'm going to be the most productive on that Monday through Friday circuit when I get home from work, and I can sit down and create something for you guys to see and for ultimately myself. Creating makes me go to sleep happy. I could lay my head down that day knowing I did something. I went to bed before, it was the same old thing. Hit level 40 in Warcraft, or I finished season 5 of Game of Thrones. All good, all stuff I love. I still take time on a Sunday, take time out to decompress and do those types of things. I'm not knocking it, I'm not saying anything bad about it. I love that stuff. I was just playing video game today, just to decompress, get out there before I get on the board and start creating again. The reason for all this too is because I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast, and one of my favorite bands is Tool. The lead singer, Maynard James Keenan, was on there, and he said something that stuck with me. That was create every day. He said, you need to be creating every day. And it was just those 2 words. Not some big quote, not anything like that. It was those 2 words. They stuck in my head. I didn't use it for 2 years until December of 2016 when I decided I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for it. And that's why I'm here, sitting here in front of you, talking to you. I wanted to do something. I started with blogging, read Vlog Like a Boss, started vlogging. 2 outlets for me to create and put something out there, adding ultimately to the legacy. My goal in this is to do this for a year. I'm going to continue to do this after that. And then I'd like to sit down and write a novel. My other passion is horror. I love horror movies, horror novels, all of that. Problem is, I'm a scaredy cat. So with all this stuff that I watch, later on I'm thinking that I'm going to close the mirror and there's going to be something standing behind me, but I want to write about that. So what I'm going to do is, my vision is to write something that's autobiographical with a horror element in it. The reason for that, if you read my review on Stephen Pressfield's The Knowledge, he talks about himself as he was an up-and-coming writer. 50% of it is real, 50% of it is fake. We don't know which is which. We can tell because half of it is him as he's writing and getting more popular, and the other half is a crime noir. His boss is a gangster, there's crazy shootouts, things like that. I want to do something like that. That really inspired me. I want to do something to write something that will be autobiographical, but also have that horror element. Do something with the urban legends of the town that I live in. We have a ton. There was all different creepy things when we were growing up, and I'd like to do something like that and put it out there. So that's the ultimate goal after a year. I want to see how my writing gets. Could always improve, and that's the thing. And I want to end with, if you guys are out there and you want to do something, do it. Just like I'm sitting here. Do something. If you have a passion for it and you want to get it, go out and get it. I don't care if your step or making this video here is 0.00001% closer to where I want to be. I took that incremental step. I feel that best time is now. There's a quote that's the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is now. I encourage you all to go and do your thing. I'm not saying it's going to be perfect. You can tell looking at this video, but I'm putting it out there and I'm leaving behind something that someone could see years from now. As long as YouTube stays going, or the next best thing, but I don't think technology is going to go backwards. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and subscribe. You'll get all the updates. All right, thank you for watching. Take care.